All right, is Phoenix live?
I
Okay. Oh
am
shit! I
live.
should tune in.
Yeah.
I should
Where
tune
am
into the
where am I
thing.
though? There I am. Why did you take so long
You don't have
to
to exist.
fucking appear, model? What's going on?
I gotta put my headphones on and shit. Hold on.
You don't have to.
I mean, yeah.
You just want to.
Huh. That
And
is
I just feel like
interesting.
I just feel like it's
What, that he wants
appropriate.
to? Yeah, me too.
No. That the music
What a
apparently
fucking
sounds
weirdo.
weird.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
Us.
Oosa. You ready, Brownie boy?
So?
Yeah. Ooh.
Ah! Your turn.
Oh no. Are you breaking stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see. This is episode 24 of AniBites, the anime podcast. Welcome, Dial. Welcome. Today, it is my choice of anime. Yay! We are here with Star and that Brownie,
Oh.
and we are talking about animes. And it's a good time. So welcome, Dio. Welcome. So this week I chose Berserk of Gluttony. It's been on my watch list for a while. It turns out that Brownie read the manga. I think
Light novel.
light novel. Um,
Yeah.
and Sleepy saying in chat that he read the manga. And so it was a happy accident. It's a happy accident. Everyone was
Happy
like,
accident.
"Yay, happy!" Like that little tree over there. Just a happy little accident. Uh, so I guess the question I would have, the beginning question would be, what would if you had a sword or a weapon, what sin would you want it to be?
Oh, specifically a sin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have a feeling that the more I get into this series, it'll have to do with sins then. Got it.
Mm.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'm not sure.
I didn't forget to introduce my guest. I said I'm here with Brownie and Star.
He did this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean this
Yeah.
time? I always
I
remember
said
to announce you
I said
guys.
heyo.
Yeah.
I said
I
heyo.
always do.
This time, Sleepy's in the wrong.
Ha.
This time.
All right, but yeah.
Silly
Probably
thing.
Wrath.
Wrath. All right. All right.
Probably Wrath. Wrath, I feel like, is a good thing for a sword,
Mm,
for weapon
mm.
to have, just in general.
Fair.
Um,
Fair.
I just like to be a
I like
problem.
I
You
like the
do.
idea of pride being tied to a weapon. I
Ooh.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how that would like be associated. My
Yeah.
only um uh my my only tie to that is that because I'm reading Psalm Spider
Mm-hmm.
right now, and like the thought process of, oh, anybody who has pride as a skill, and you're not supposed to because it's a sin, but like it's choosable. You can have it if you want, but I don't recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
You
It like it fucks with your mind. So all of a sudden you stop seeing people as people. You start seeing people as like, oh, that guy's probably worth like 10 experience. Like that guy's probably worth like 25 experience. I was like,
Mm.
so it just like I was like, huh, I wonder if I have a weapon, it's just like it just starts fucking with you. Like, okay, well now you have to be kind of approach situations differently because of this. Like,
Mm.
okay, well maybe you got to fight against it. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I like it. I always like a good drawback.
Yeah. Yeah. Good drawback. It makes things interesting. I enjoy them. All right.
So
Well then,
agree. Yeah. You like a good Kirby mechanic?
Like
Yeah.
a good
You have
Kirby
something, and I
mechanic.
want it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a.
I don't know why I'm just thinking of somebody with a weapon, but it's just pink.
It
Pinko
just-
Pollo.
Kirby eyes on it.
all right. All right.
Kirby face on the
What do you guys what do you how far did you guys get in it?
I did my normal 2 episodes.
Okay. Okay.
I did put it on the list. I don't know when I'll get to it, but it seemed interesting. I didn't realize it was revengey plot,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Hey!
I tend to like those types of animes. So, oh, God damn it!
Slurp glurp in the booba. Why?
Oh my god. the me, I got a little bit further. I wanted to see how far I could get while still being within the realm of the first 2 books that I read.
Okay.
And I didn't get there yet. I think I got 8 episodes in, and it was still within the realm of the first 2 books. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely going to keep watching it. But yeah, the shenanigans. I was about to say and something, but you didn't propose a question, so I
Oh.
was like, okay, actually, that's cutting me off.
What do you want me to
Currently
ask a question?
hyperfixating.
Yeah. What you know what I mean what did you, let's see. You only got 2 episodes in.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm hyperfixating on another anime right now, so I
Yeah.
wanted to get back to the books. I wanted to get back to reading at a certain point. But I had it on while I was cooking, like I did last week. I think I'm gonna make that a thing. So I can get off my ass and make some warm food at home.
Uh
Well, I just like watching things while I cook.
Brownie is the best boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's what that said apparently. Uh
That reminds me of the "Please be patient, I have autism" hat.
I want that hat
I don't
so
know.
badly.
My thing has always been a 2 episode rule. I held my brothers to that, and the only reason it's like that is because I did not like the first episode of One Punch Man, but I did like the second one, and that's what got me into it.
Fair. Normally we operate on the 3 to 4 rule. Um for that very reason. Um
Fair enough.
yeah. But
Try to slide in an extra episode.
hmm, hmm. Yeah, so what let's see what happens in the first 2 episodes. Does he I think he'll hmm.
I also know I
I
got
think
like 4 episodes last week, so
Yeah. Uh he guards in the first one, right? Like
he guards in the
yeah.
first one, and then I'm gonna get into it just a little bit. Then I guess I really enjoyed that his sword turned into a bow.
Oh, okay. So he got
Like
oh
I
yeah.
like rangers.
All right. Yay. Okay.
Something I want to bring this up. Something
Yeah.
that peeved me off during the opening is that this motherfucker kept looking like Kirito.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I never watched the opening.
Like every time I would look back, it was like, oh, okay, opening song, it's cool, and then I'd look over and I'd be like, Kirito?
It's so easy to get.
Wait a minute.
It's so easy to get a character that just like is completely murdered out. Like it's like, oh, we're gonna give this character black hair and brown eyes and a black outfit and a black weapon and a black
Yeah.
mask.
The typical fucking anime boy.
Just completely mute his character. And he doesn't leave too good of a silhouette either. So if you like, see him in certain lighting, it's not like, oh, that's Fate Graphite from the hit
Yeah.
series Berserk of Gluttony. No.
No. No. He
I
does
also
he does
enjoy that
look
his
very
name is
much
Fate.
like
He's a little
Yeah.
on the bland side, unfortunately.
And there's nothing wrong with animes
No,
that have
of course
fun
not.
characters. I mean, look at fucking Kazuha.
Yeah, I think that's the
he's-
joke, though.
Yeah, no, definitely, but still.
Because if there's any series that doesn't take itself seriously, is Konosuba.
Oh,
I,
absolutely.
I read some of the light novels. In fact, I'm actually trying to find some translations for the end ones. They take a little more.
So yeah,
As any
Sleepy
book
Post,
does.
Sleepy Post in chat, like the two extremes are Kirito and Guts. But I
Yeah.
also feel like if you were to
Kirito.
have a silhouette of Kirito, you can be like, that might be Kirito, maybe. But if you have a silhouette of Guts, it's like that's fucking Guts.
Yeah.
That's fucking... I know that. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu.
Who's
Come
that
on,
Pokemon? The Voltorb. Nope, it's it's Jigglypuff from above.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're just chatting about it. I enjoyed it enough to definitely put it on my list. Like add it to the watch list, which is good.
Good.
Since my vacation is coming up here soon, a lot of those will be watched. I got 9 days
Nice,
off. I will be mass watching anime in my
Oh,
little
that would be
depression
so
hole
good.
for a whole week.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind
And
of
honestly, that's what happened last year. It's like, yeah, I'm off of work, whoopee, and then I'm like, man, I'm depressed and I feel like a hermit. I want to go back to work. And then I'm like, man, I don't want to go back to work. It's a double-edged sword when you take vacation and you stay home.
So true, so true. Oh, excuse me.
But on the
Okay.
bright side, it gets me to binge anime. So whatever anime we choose that week,
We're gonna choose
I'll probably get
so
through
much
it.
anime. So much anime. I think that's the week of
Yeah.
your birthday, isn't it? Is that your week?
Is that my? Well, I have 3 days off in the week after. I'm off till the 3rd, so
Fair, fair.
even so, whoever has that will probably get watched Monday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
It's all good.
They're
Boops.
booping and poking the dragon while we're trying to podcast. How rude.
I don't know. I also enjoy the fucking sword in general. He's kind of a silly.
He's silly.
I like his voice actor too. I need to look Hey,
I do like-
hey, don't you fucking bring that up. I get kicked off of my insurance this year.
Old Jdayo.
I don't wanna.
Mhm.
I need to look up who the fuck that voice actor is because I like that voice actor.
But no, going back to the Guts comment there, let me tell you, I'm watching Berserker for the first time because I've only ever like looked.
I'm waiting, old man.
Berserk, I'm sorry.
yeah.
There's too many. Oh no.
Um,
There's too many Berserks that we're talking about at once. This anime?
no. Well,
Or
I did
Berserk,
watch.
okay.
I did watch this for the first time, but you know, I've read the I don't know whether it's a manga or graphic novel. The one with the pictures. I'm gonna go with the manga of that. And I enjoy it. But I don't lie. I've got to like episode 6 of the anime, and I'm not enjoying it. I don't like the way that they animated it. It really bugs me.
Yeah.
But I
Sometimes
want- yeah.
sometimes things are kind of bullshit.
Yeah, like I want to keep going because it's one of those animes that I feel like every anime person should like watch, but it's rough. It's rough. But
Chris
yeah.
Gardner is his name.
Sometimes you don't got any money.
No, no money. You don't want to make free, but no
Is it
money.
bad to say, like, I saw those fuckers throw the coins on the ground at him, and all I could think of was Redo of a Healer? I had
Yeah.
flashbacks.
I've never watched Redo of a Healer.
Oh, I was having some hard flashbacks of that show for a second. I was like, oh no, the revenge plot.
No,
Oh man.
yeah.
Here your pay trash.
Oh no!
Money on the ground. I haven't. There's an anime that I've been meaning to get around to watch. I haven't watched it. It's one of the big like isekais. One that's
Mhm.
like if you like isekai, you should watch this kind of
Mhm.
shows. I've yet to get around to watch a lot of The Eminence and Shadow.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched
And
that
It's
yet.
on my list.
there's a scene in like episode 1 or 2 where that happens, where like here's a lady character that comes from like nobility and she's used to getting her way and all this stuff, and then we have our main character who's like kind of in a situation where he gets reincarnated into this new fantasy world, and he's like really strapped for money and he doesn't like know his way around and stuff, and it's just like this lady like propositions him with something, and she gets like a gold coin, which is worth a good amount of money in that
Mhm.
world, and she throws it on the ground. And then
Throw
he's
it on
like, "Do
the
you think I could
grass.
be bought with money? Because you're right."
Fucking me. You know, I actually thought this anime was gonna be an isekai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I honestly thought that it was going to be one. In full disclosure, I thought it was. I thought,
Never all about
after
full disclosure.
after like the first half of the first episode that they were gonna do some sort of like flashback to like, oh, man, I didn't have to deal with this shit in my past life type nonsense, and then but then it was like, oh, we're at episode 3 and they haven't referenced it. I guess this is just strictly fantasy, and I'm about
And I'm about it.
I'm about it.
We're
Mhm.
ready.
Ready.
Because I feel like you can get away with just like having a character that doesn't know what they're doing in a fantasy setting
Yeah.
without being like, oh well, the excuse for this character not knowing what's going on is because he actually comes from the regular world that you're used to, and he got isekai, and
Hmm.
that way you get to experience this world through the eyes of a character who also doesn't know what's going on. And it's just like, no, you can just throw us in there. And you
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like
can,
characters not knowing shit because they just refuse not to fuck it. Or they can't.
you could just you could just fill in the blanks. It's fine.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could flex those storytelling skills and be like, it's like, okay, well, this works this way because of this reason, and then you do that like a handful of times, and then it's like,
Is
okay, I have a good idea of how this world works.
it
There you
you
go.
or Phoenix that likes the heavy doesn't like the heavy story building though? Story building animes.
Oh no,
Is it me or
that's
Phoenix?
normally it's normally Sleepy. That isn't I wouldn't say he's not a fan of it, but he definitely prefers more story
Yeah, I
death
posted in
than
chat.
world building.
Huh.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Everybody has their own
Yeah.
strong suits and
Mm.
deal breakers.
No, I
Oh yeah.
fucking love world building.
It depends. It's honestly hit or miss with me.
Like I
It
don't
depends on how invested I am in the characters, I think.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
If I
don't need
like
to
a
know about
character,
3 towns over, but like be cool to know about that weird neighbor that says good morning every day morning. Like
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know the
Yeah, what's
names of
going
the
on with those
streets and shit.
anyway?
fuck,
um,
dude. Ditto.
Don't fucking say good morning to me. Good morning to me.
Oh
Sleepy Place or
no.
something. Probably tell about the old man in drugstore in another world.
Lol.
Is it
Hmm?
the guy? Is it the guy that he gives energy drinks to? Is that the one that you're talking about? So there's a series called Drugstore in Another World,
Mm-hmm.
and our main character is, well, kind of exactly that. He's like a pharmacist, and now he's in a fantasy world, and he tries to like run this shop where he just kind of, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be in this backwater village. It's very separated from the human and demon war, so no trouble should ever come my way, right? Wrong. But
Of course.
Wrong.
he always tries to be like, okay, well, this should be able to help you out with XYZ problems, and he helps the villagers out. And there's this character that Sleepy really likes from the series because he has the appearance of an old man, and he's like very classic, like bushy eyebrows that completely obfuscate his eyes, and
Yeah.
he's like hunched over, like scoliosis to the nth degree, and he's like he can barely
That's how
walk.
Star will look next week.
Our main character is like it's like I think you could probably still be a carpenter. You just probably need a little more pep in your step. So he uses his isekai powers to make like monster energy essentially. And he's like, here, have this. In the light novel and in the manga, it is described and shown as him basically turning into Vegeta. He like straightens up, he's crackling with energy, his hair stands on end, and he just turns into a Super Saiyan. And it's just like you don't need to explain to anybody what the reference is. You don't need to. You
Nope.
don't need to. You don't need to explain. No further analysis required. It's just dumb.
I gotta say,
But the stories
I
the old man.
was
Oh shit! I don't know if I remember the stories the old man tells.
one of the characters in the opening. I ended up liking their character design, so I looked up their name, and it kind of scares me that her name is mine. Because every mine that I know in any anime does not have a good life.
No.
I'm scared.
The dark skin girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love me a
I
dark skinned lady in anime.
want to call her Garlean, but that's not. That's Final Fantasy. It's
It's mine.
like,
Just what I was talking about.
no. The land that she's from that
Oh.
has people with tan skin and white hair.
Oh no, I think that's Gardic. Is that are we talking?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But it might, you know what? It might actually just be the same. It might actually
Yeah.
just be called Garlean.
I also like Roxy. She's cute.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
mm.
she's once again. It's the plague of I made a white character in an anime with blonde hair and blue eyes, and it's just
Always the
like,
blonde ones.
and it's just like, oh, it's good though. It's not bad in any way. It's like it's. I feel like I feel like she's one of the default selections that you can make in a character creator
The
anime video game.
default I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like but you still like it. You go into your character creator and be like, oh, lady number 3 is the white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes, and that looks really good. And I don't want to spend too much time in character creator, so I'm picking that one. It's good. So it's
Jesus
good.
Christ.
I'm sorry. I feel like
I find it funny.
I feel like I'm shitting on it to a degree, but like I like it. I don't. It's like, oh man.
I'll find that. I don't know. I definitely put it on the watch list, and it is higher up there than a few. But I kind of worry because you're like, I can't really. I'm worried that it gets worse. The animation gets worse.
Well, if you're in it for the action, then that might not be something that will satiate you.
That's sometimes one of my biggest problems is that I'm not really drawn. I mean, I am if it's okay enough, but like the pure action stuff isn't for me. Yeah, I need some sort of story to cling on to. So when I obsess about a show, I can look up as much as I possibly can.
It's one of those things to where
Hyperfixate.
I don't know if I want to compare you to a female shonen fan, because there's always going to be like a shonen that comes out like My Hero Academia. There's always going to be a mix of male fans and female fans, and sometimes female fans express their love for the series differently than the male fans do. I
How did you feel?
I don't know if there's anything like how do I phrase this? How do I phrase this?
And I think
A
the
lot
way I
of
was explaining it, I just like certain things pull me in, and if it's too
Ye-
actiony or too fight heavy, then it's just kind of like
liking the same series for different reasons. Yes, correct. So I feel like there's plenty of people who would watch. Like I'm going to continue using My Hero Academia as an example. I
looks
feel
fun.
like there's plenty of people who would watch the series if it had no action. because they want to watch their characters that they like do things. But then there's plenty of people who probably want to have a version of My Hero Academia where people don't talk at all and they just throw hands.
Mm.
It's fair.
So it's one of those things where it's like I don't know how much of the kind of adventure angle you want out of an anime, let alone this anime, but the fights are gonna be fine. I don't
They'll
know how
be
else to put
I.
it.
I think the closest I got to watching an anime like this, to dipping out on an anime like this, I don't know if I want to compare it to a Comic a Kill, but some of the fight scenes almost put me off on a Comic a Kill too. In fact, I actually liked the light novel and the manga more than I did the anime.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I like the little extra bits of information you get from them. I'm starting to really enjoy light novels actually.
Hmm.
God, I
Yeah,
fucking love Fear, and for different reasons. Oof.
yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things where it's
I love
you
them.
like it for different reasons. Absolutely.
I love Stern as Stark and Fern, but ooh, I just like character development and Fear. And oh yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the ones. It's not too terribly long either. I could finish it in my binge watching days if I really get through it. You know,
Mm.
that's the another thing. Like if I have infinite time and I'm not doing shit, I'll blast through a series. And if
Alright.
I'm really into it, it'll be hard to pull me away to do games and shit. I know that for a fact. But I think that's also partly the hyperfixation stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's on Crunchyroll too.
I enjoy
Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
unfortunately, that's one. Yeah. I'm gonna try to limit my recommendations from High Dive or any other streaming service because
God, I fucking
sometimes
hate
other
High
streaming
Dive.
services are. Yeah, sometimes other streams. I do not like using Hulu. I don't like using High Dive. I don't like using Amazon Prime. I can tolerate Netflix, but
I don't know. I don't like
Netflix
barring.
does Netflix does this shit where it's like there's gonna be something after the credits, and then as soon as it hits credits, fucking Netflix is like, "Do you want to watch the next episode?" And then it shrinks my screen to like a fucking tenth of what it was, and it starts like playing a fucking ad or some shit, and it's like, "Oh my god, I hate this." Please let me just watch my show. I just want to watch the show and want to
Yeah.
skip the credits. I will input that I want to skip the credits. I will input that I want to go to the next episode. And I was like, please don't do this.
Stop
I'm
helping.
serious, but that's just because I'm an asshole. Mainly because I'm just more upset that licenses aren't like I could have sworn Funimation was fucking bought by Crunchyroll anyway, so why the fuck aren't the licenses the same?
They were. It's just unfortunate
Yeah.
that not everything went to Crunchyroll. There are certain series that have like several license holders
Mm-hmm.
to where they can't go to one site without any drama. So I was having this conversation with Sleepy not too long ago, and it's like there's a very old romance that we enjoyed called Love Hina. Um, the guy who made that, for some reason, in order to make the animation happen, he needed to contract out to like 5 people to get money in order for the animation to happen. And because of that, there are now 5 people who have like there are 5 different companies who have like um similar leeway when it comes to the broadcasting of this thing. So now you just can't watch it anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's
They
like if you
either
want to
all need
watch
to
it, so it's like
approve or it doesn't get happen or it doesn't happen.
correct, yeah.
How's
So
that server thing
it's just
going?
on nothing. What's up?
What's up?
How's the server thing going?
It's going well. At the moment, it's just kind of it's still sitting on Plex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought we were having issues with that. That's the other good thing is that if we have the server, then
Mhm.
I use Plex all the time for movies and shit.
Yeah, I mean they're changing their licensing status, and you're gonna have to buy like watching stuff. Well, like you're gonna have to pay for watching and whatnot, which sucks. So we'll be switching to Jellyfin at some point, but
I
that
wonder if there's
is
a Roku app for that.
Hmm?
Wonder if there's a Roku app for that.
No, I mean Roku really doesn't do apps per se, but Jellyfin is on the Roku store.
Okay. That's what I use, and I'm too poor to get anything else. It works just fine, so why fix it, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Um,
I can watch my little silly YouTube videos, and I can watch my silly little anime.
ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding ding.
My TV that I have in the
Pretty much.
living room just comes pre-installed with Roku in it, so that
Yeah.
way I just have
I'm
Crunchyroll
Brownie.
as the
I
app.
have a smart TV. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, stupid smart TV. I hate the fact that I have a smart TV. I wish it was just a TV, and then Roku was its own box that I turned off and on. Because it's like my TV gives me shit whenever the internet goes out,
Mm,
and it's just like this. You should still work as a TV.
mm,
Like
mm.
oh god, I hate it, dude. Sometimes like the march forward of technology it irritates me. Like not to sound like a giant boomer, but it's like
Boomer.
sometimes I just want to turn my TV on and play fucking video games. I don't need it to be like, oh, welcome to your Roku TV. Have you seen the new movies that have popped up on Hulu? I don't give a shit.
Gave me a fucking ad the other day when I turned it on. The audacity of my fucking Roku stick giving me an ad in the home menu
Yes.
pissed me so fucking off that I unplugged the bitch and reset it.
Yeah, I get multiple ads on my quote unquote homepage of my TV.
Exactly.
Mm.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
The worst part about it is that it's learning and it's giving me ads for things that I want to watch.
Ha!
Oh no.
Yeah. It'll be like, have you
man.
watched Delicious in Dungeon yet on Netflix? Have you watched Solo Leveling yet? And I was like, yes,
Have you seen
shut
Delicious in
up,
Dungeon?
but yes.
I have
Have
not.
I
I
seen
have not
Delicious
seen
in
it.
Dungeon? No, I haven't because I don't have
Good.
Netflix.
That one's on my list, so
I don't have Netflix either.
I don't have Netflix.
I
Netflix
do fall in the category for I do get pulled to popular ones sometimes, but honestly, it several series have done this to me where I just fucking ignore it until like I don't know some random day that I'm like, oh yeah, that thing exists, and then I watch it, and then I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I like this in some way. I read more mangas randomly than I do watch anime. Once I read the manga, I get excited for how it's animated, and then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, anime is one of those things where it's like I want to, especially if I read the light novel or the manga before I engage with the anime. For me, it's I can't wait to hear my character talk. Like I really want to be like, it's like, oh, I've engaged with this character in a medium in which I cannot hear them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like my imagination does a pretty good job of like filling in motions, filling in the world, filling in like mannerisms and stuff like that, especially if they're detailed enough with, getting those through. But when it comes to an anime, it's like okay, cool. Now I get to hear. Once again, I'm going to use Soma Spider So What as an example again because it's like
Mm-hmm.
I started off reading the manga, and then I read the light novel, and then I watched the anime, and then it's just like, oh yeah, we got Aoyuki to voice over Kumiko, and I'm like, amazing,
I love it. Thank you.
fantastic, holy shit,
Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with this meal.
yeah, that's like holy crap. I was like, she voices over Tanya from fucking Saga of Tanya the Evil. She voices over Mao Mao from fucking Apothecary Diaries. She's a
Oh,
great voice actor.
That is also on my list, and I think is going to be watched on my 9 days off.
you should. It's really
So
good.
like for a fucking trash isekai with a ridiculous title like Soma Spider So What? I was like, yeah, fucking let's go fucking Aoyuki, let's
Apothecary
go, dude.
Diaries has a light
And now,
novel?
and now, like that's what she sounds like. Whenever I'm reading the book, that's what she sounds like in my head.
So that's
So
what I really
it's
that's what I
fantastic.
really enjoyed with Heaven's Official Blessings recently is that because I do fucking repetitive boring work, I started the audiobooks and I was like, fuck it, I've heard this book is gay and good writing and all sorts of shit.
The
Good
prerequisites.
interesting story and everything. Unfortunately, I wish I watched the animes in some cases because holy shit, they really get in it in graphic detail. But I enjoyed like reading and then watching how they decided to handle it in terms of animation or what they cut and what they didn't cut and stuff like that. So I'm finding joy in that. So if Apothecary Diaries is a light novel, then I might do that with that.
Apothecary Diaries is absolutely a light novel. Yep.
I might do that because I really enjoyed it. I'm sad that there's no more seasons for Heaven's Official's Blessings.
Yeah, talk to Film about it. She's consumed almost all of the content for it. I think the only thing remaining are fanfics things, and even that one's questionable. I think she might have started consuming that.
Yeah.
I'm out of content. I'm out of content. Please feed me.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, sir, may I have an AU? Anyone will do. I would prefer college.
Hey, yo, there's no way.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. One of my buddies sent me something. Oh, fucking god, dude. It's from you know sometimes certain anime get figures made for them, and sometimes those figures, if the anime is popular enough, sometimes they'll get like saucy figures.
Yeah.
Oh no, the
I'm
jar.
gonna send you something. Right. There's more pictures of this, but I'm just gonna send you the one.
Yeah. Sold.
If I am understanding my scales right in this, because sometimes I get confused, I definitely think it's a nibble right now for this anime.
Yeah, so a
That used to be
nibble
22.
signifies that you're interested in it, but also that you'd be like, oh, hey, I watched this, you might like that, like you'd recommend it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like a not a bite
My
would be like you hate the thing and you wouldn't want to anyone else to watch it. Whereas a
okay.
full bite would be, you enjoyed it, you'll consume it, you'll recommend it. And then I've added the chomp, which is just like, give me more. I will consume all content available for it and make it my personality.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair enough. I feel that's so fucking hard.
But
That
all right.
is one hella jarrable fucking figurine.
Fucking right.
Just saying.
So jarrable.
Give me the jar.
To the goon jar.
I don't like the ranking of jarrable.
I don't know. For me, I think Nibble's a pretty good rating for me because at the very least it's on my radar. No, I have yet to have a binge watch anime yet.
Fair.
I think I've only had like 2 or 3 of those from even my best friend. So I mean, it depends on if I can hyperfixate on it enough. I'm getting through the whole series. So, like, you can't stop me. Oh no, not 4.
I don't like eating them. I like biting them. There's a difference.
And now that my Crunchyroll is my own profile, I can get rid of all the shit that I've already watched in my watch list. I cleaned up my watch list the other day.
Nice.
And I'm like, yes, this is all shit that I want to watch now.
May I ask who you were sharing with?
I share with my 2 brothers, my aunt, my best friend Aiden. I technically also share to my friend Blurk. And then my own TV.
Crunchyroll has profiles.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is that when they introduced profiles, I kicked everybody off to their own fucking profile.
Mhm.
Okay.
Get the hell out of my anime now. Because before it was just like, yeah, you
I
guys
thought
can
you were
use it,
saying like you recently did it like last week,
no,
and I'm
no.
like they've been around for like 4 or 5 years now.
It has not been 4 or 5 years. It just happened last year.
Nah, it's like 4 or 5 years.
No,
Yeah.
I am no because I couldn't do it
Yeah.
before. Don't fuck with me.
The 4 or 5 years in Dragon time.
What?
What?
Oh, late April. It's been a year actually. At the end of April, it's been a year since they added profiles to Crunchyroll. I'm not fucking crazy.
She's crazy.
Regardless, my watch list is clean, and I forgot. Now I can put the yaoi that I've been meaning to catch up on there without people judging me as much. I mean, they can go on my profile if they want, but now they're not forced to see it. I can put my guilty pleasures on my watch list. It's their
Oh,
fault if they go
boy.
look.
All right, so we got a nibble. What do you thinking here, Brownie boy?
Yeah, it's a solid bite. Like I mentioned, I was like I got like a good like 6-7 episodes um into the anime,
Mhm.
and I want to at least get to the part where it covers the first 2 volumes.
Yeah.
And it's even when it came to the light novel, I read enough of it because it was available to me, but I don't know if I liked it enough to go just get the rest of the volumes myself. And
Okay.
as evidence, I didn't.
Fair.
But
Fair.
maybe I will. Like maybe I will. Like it's like okay, well, maybe the anime is going to. I'll probably put a few more episodes in me, and then I was like, maybe this will rekindle something, and I'll go reread the books or something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am. You do have finite uh, time available to you as a working class adult.
That is
So
so true.
That's part of my problem, especially with how much my brain gets used during the day.
Mm.
yeah. So it's one of those
Like, I
things
get
where it's like if
home and I struggle to choose what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
I'm not into it, I won't do it.
Mhm.
Or if I don't feel, not that I'm not into it, but if I don't feel like doing that activity, it's like, no. I'd rather do this, and my ADHD like hones the fuck in. Like that is
Mhm.
all I'm thinking about if I
There's
do
some
other
stuff that's just
things.
easy to do too. Like it's just so easy for me to mindlessly like just go towards the video games that I like playing, or
Yeah.
like maybe watch a show that I would consider a comfort show and be like, okay, well, even though I've watched through it like a few times, it's like I'm never going to just not want to watch it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's an ADHD thing or if it's a trauma thing.
Mhm.
But funnily enough, I had this issue with Phineas and Ferb when it first came out. Or not when it
Yeah.
first came out, but there was a movie that I just had to fucking watch every single time it came on for Phineas and Ferb. And the
Hmm.
one time I didn't, I fucking bawled my eyes out because for some reason felt bad. And now it's like it's not that, but it's like the same fucking feeling. I'm like, if I do not finish this thing that I start, like I did it with Assassination Classroom like last year or something. And I was like, I started watching it and I was like, this is what I want to do. If I don't finish this rerun of this show, I just won't be interested in anything else. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's okay. I get
That,
tested at the end of the month.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It just gives you a little insight about how I am with some things too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had that with drawing when I was drawing my lovely PDF.
That's wonderful.
I was
Have you
at
guys
work
seen the Angie
thinking about
Hedgehog?
drawing
Have you
my
seen the
Anki
Angie
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog? Angie Hedgehog.
I also did it with Elden Ring when it first came out. No, why did you make me
Oh.
bigger?
I wanted them to see the Angie Hedgehog. I
That
like
was
the
so
Yankee
mean to me.
Hedgehog.
What?
I like the Hedgehog. Yeah, it gets really hard, especially when I get to. It's really bad when I'm
Oh.
at work thinking about going home to do that one thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I I love hyperfixation. It's great.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Sitting at work like, fuck, I gotta do more, and I'm just like,
it's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those knives that cuts both ways, because I feel like if there's anything that really interests me, and I can just absolutely just rev up my hyperfixation, I can be like, oh, something for me to just enjoy. I can just love this thing in its entirety. Fantastic. But also at the
that's how
same
I
time,
learned.
but also at the same time, it's just like, but what about the other things you should probably make time for? No.
No.
No, incorrect.
No.
Brain says no.
You have a whole backlog of anime to watch on your watch later list. You have a whole Steam library where you probably haven't touched a handful. No.
I've got so many games
And
that I have
that's
that I
crazy.
just have never touched.
That happens with like new games for me too. Like the moment I get a new game that I've been looking forward to, like it happened with Tears of the Kingdom. I fucking busted through every single thing in that game, but like it was every day for 2 months.
Yeah.
I picked up that game every single moment that I could for 2 months.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my fucking elitism when
Nerd.
it comes to video games has leaked into my physical health.
Uh-oh.
If I play a game that runs 30 FPS, cough, cough, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I start getting motion sickness.
Huh.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
So it's just like, I'm not going to lie, when I heard that the Switch 2 is like, there's an HD upgrade for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The game now runs fucking 1080p, 60 FPS natively on the console. I'm like, oh.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
No, I want it. I want to
You
enjoy
know,
these
pay
games.
$90 for a little podcast.
I want to enjoy these games because I want them to run good.
Yeah, I feel that. There's very few games that I feel like super excited for anymore. Like I was really into the second Spider-Man when it came out. I was really into God of War Ragnarok. That was my graduation gift actually, was that fucking game, which sucked because like I fucking gave up on finding a PS5 and was like, fuck it. I'll just buy it for PS4, and then they bought me a PS5 for graduation, and I was like, how did I can find it?
That's the only reason I don't have any of the new gen consoles is I just couldn't find them. So it's like that's it. But like I have all the generations of these
Availability.
consoles. Like I've been a PC gamer for a while, and I go out of my way to get the generations of consoles because I enjoy them. And it's just like I'm not gonna get this generation because I couldn't find them, and now I'm angry about it.
You know what? In order to get back using my fucking PlayStation and the fact that Venti's coming back in 2 days, if you want to get back in the Genshin, I mean, I'm gonna have my time off soon, so I might actually bust through some story now that there's a little bit more.
Did they ever fix the? I know back when I initially was playing, they didn't have the cross console
They have
connection.
cross-console.
Now it's got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down to maybe brush off some Genshin. I don't know where I left off, or if you're looking for somebody
I
to
just remember
bounce
you
story
saying that
off of.
you-
I couldn't tell you, but I do like hitting things.
You can help me. You and Kiss can help me get my shit together for my boy
Nice.
Venti.
Mhm.
All right, yeah, I'd be
Maybe
down.
my cousin.
The one we
I
like.
don't.
Yes.
I do want
Okay.
to play video games with my friends. I don't want to reinstall Genshin Impact.
That's
No,
fair.
you don't
That's
have
fair. You
to,
don't have
bud.
to. Yeah.
I
just
didn't have that game
unfortunately
for
have
by
a shit
much.
ton of free time right now. So I'm looking to fill it with things that aren't sad.
100%, Phoenix. I am not gonna lie to you. If you haven't started Honkai Star Rail, I like that one a lot better than Genshin.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
haven't
really
started Place for Genshin,
enjoyed
but
that one. I stayed with that one for substantially longer than I did Genshin.
did you get through? I'm about to say the latest 2 planets have been really good.
Yeah,
From what I know, and I'm finally at that good part. So
I fell off probably about a year ago, year
so
and a half
before the
ago.
really
Yeah,
good planet.
yeah. But I was really enjoying that because it was less grindy, and I like that.
Penacony. Penacony's
Bless
dope.
Bless you. Is that
I just like
Nuggy?
the
Was that a
characters
Nuggy sneeze?
a little bit more.
Yeah, she's here now.
Bless you, Nuggy.
The gang says bless you, Nuggy.
Lacey. I don't know.
She gives you a thumbs up.
Nah.
I'm in and out of those games so much, mainly because I get sad about the gacha. I'm sad when I can't get boys.
Yeah, I mean,
I do like more. There's more boys in Honkai Star Rail that are pleasing. Genshin kind of got some good stuff, but like Honkai got the good, and Zen Zero is Gooner bait. So I don't know. Honkai is Gooner bait for me. Genshin is pretty middle of the road for me. Like
Fair.
I like character designs and story.
Well, to finish this up here, I already finished it. I don't know whether I would highly recommend it. I enjoyed it. So I'm just gonna do a bite. I'm not gonna do my normal chop.
No chomp chomp.
Yeah, no chomping today. It was good. I you know, but it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be better. I don't know whether I just my mindset was just like I needed more, but and I didn't get it. But I mean I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I think I'm about to make an extra wheel, because of this recommendation. Because you were like, it's my first time watching it. I'm gonna make the watch list wheel as well.
Ooh.
Force me to watch some of my watch list.
But all right. I think I think that's everyone, right? Everyone gave a bite or a nibble or a
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, all right. All right. Noise. All right. Well, this has been AniBites, the anime podcast. You can find Star right here. She's normally in stream with me, which is fantastic. We have Brownie, who's also normally in stream with me, but you can find him at Light Novel Brownie at YouTube.com. And then you can find me here. All sorts of fun things. Sometimes I'm active on the Twitters and the Blue Sky, but honestly, I forget that they exist oftentimes, which is a problem that I'm working on. Don't you fucking call me an X. I'll fight you.
Don't you fucking call me it's a mod. Ban him. Ban him, mod.
Ban! Mod, ban yourself.
Even more insulting. Ban yourself.
Ban yourself. Okay, and with that, we are actually not gonna raid out today. We're just gonna end it here. There's a very slim possibility that I will be back on, which is the reason why. But lubbers, chat, lubbers, and thank you. Ban me yourself, coward.
Oh no!
Oh
that
no!
Sounds like a threat.
Are we fighting Sleepy? Is that what we're doing today? All right. Bye, chat. Lubbers. Yeah, I mean,